You're watching News Channel 8.
Famed Irish tenor Anthony Kearns is in Washington, capping off various events that have been marking St. Patrick's Day. Just yesterday, Kearns conducted a special performance at the Friends of Ireland lunch on Capitol Hill. Guests included President Obama, the Prime Minister of Ireland, House Speaker John Boehner, and other members of Congress. And joining me right now with more on this story is Anthony Kearns. Welcome aboard. Tell me more about your trip to Washington.
Great to be here. Thanks very much. Yeah, it's a kind of flying visit. It's the end of the Irish Tenors tour. We had 10 shows all over the East Coast, and it just tied in nicely with my visit to the Hill yesterday, performing for the Friends of Ireland. So you
performed. You saw the President before he headed over to Israel, where he is today. How was that on Capitol Hill? How did everything go?
It was a very nice experience, to say the least. It was very friendly, as the title suggested, the luncheon. It really was.
They put all the politics aside, don't they?
They did.
And they sit down.
They park it aside, and there's a bit it was a bit light-hearted and a bit of fun, and it was a bit surreal to be in the room. I'm looking at him. I can see him on camera and that, but I mean to see him right up front and to be there in the room, and it was a good experience. Then I got my opportunity to perform, and it's short and sweet, and you're trying to make an impact in 3 songs. You have to hit a bang, bang, bang. So the song that captured the whole lot was composed by an Irishman and an American gentleman. It's called "Oh America," and that's what got them to their feet.
Now we're seeing video of you now because you really are pretty well known for people that have watched all the specials on PBS, bought the DVDs and the CDs. Where do you go from here now that we've seen you on YouTube and other performances on TV around the country? What's the next stop from DC?
From that I go on to Florida to perform a concert in Hobe Sound in Florida, back then to Denver, where I finish up in Denver. And then I head back to Ireland. So there's several events on, lots of things in the pipeline in the future. But
do you think some of this Irish magic, can you do anything to bring the Republicans and Democrats together? Because it all boils down to human contact, really.
That's it.
And any advice to the people on Capitol Hill, both parties?
Well, they need to get their heads together and make it happen. I mean, yesterday was an indication of that. They got on fine. They were joking amongst each other. And the beauty of music, it brings all people together. Let's hope that it might inspire them. They got up, they all stood up, they all applauded together. Maybe they can work together. We're all human at the end of the day, and we all can be moved, and hopefully moved in the right direction.
How did you get your start? What inspired you as a young lad?
I was wanting to sing from a very early age. I wasn't content just to stay where I was. I knew there was another calling for me, and I just followed my heart and my dream, and wherever the roads led me, I took it. And I took chances and took opportunities that came my way and made it to make it work.
Who all have you performed with?
Well, we've performed all over the globe at this stage for many presidents and many leaders around the world.
But the Irish tenors, I mean...
No, the Irish tenors.
I mean, Pavarotti, these, people from the past and the present, yep. you've sung with, right?
We've sung with many famous people, without name dropping, but fortunate to work in their company and their presence. But we've had great opportunities, performed at Sydney Opera House, Madison Square Garden, Hollywood Bowl, all the big events. But I love the intimate setting as well.
Well, hopefully you've brought the luck of the Irish to Washington.
I hope so.
Get some things done. We'll watch for your specials on PBS, and thanks for being in Washington.
Pleasure to be here again.
Thank you so much. Anthony Kearns, our guest on News Channel 8.